my quest to produce a purple snake, we unexpectedly hatched this purplish looking animal, which is of a mystery gene. Will we ever get to the bottom of what this mystery gene is? Today, we're gonna try to find out. Another exciting clutch. One of the most exciting clutches that I had for the entire year happens to be the mama to what we call the mystery ball python. Look at her, she is absolutely crazy. And she laid her eggs all over the place. We gotta get these eggs out of here. Look at these beautiful pearly whites. She was bred to a mystery male, so this should really be the clutch that starts to tell us what the heck is a mystery ball python. Let's go ahead and pull all these eggs out. Looks like mama's done, but she didn't coil around them or anything, so I'm gonna have to definitely candle these eggs. Let's see what's going on. And again, look at how beautiful mama is right there. That is just, oh, she was around one egg right there. Look at that. But look at how incredible she is. Again, no idea what the genetics are behind this animal. Later in the vlog, we're gonna actually cut the clutch, so you're gonna find out with me at the end of the vlog, so make sure you guys stick around. 2, 4, 6, 7 beautiful eggs. Let's get them over to the incubator. I always say that there's so many anticipated clutches of the year. This may be the most anticipated. Mystery to mystery. It's the only mystery ball python male I bred to anything but a normal. So this clutch, who knows what's gonna be inside? No clue what's gonna happen, but it's definitely exciting. Day 57, you guys are gonna find out what mystery to mystery ball pythons actually look like. To explain the origins of the mystery animal, it was actually this pinstripe here, the mom to the clutch. Now, it was just a normal pinstripe that wasn't bred to anything too traumatic, so it's kind of surprising that something hatched out. Again, a normal pinstripe, and the dad was this black pewter here, which is a pastel and a black pastel. Nothing too crazy, so what I should have got is lemon blast, pastel, black pastel, pinstripe, and then combinations thereof. But interestingly enough, this female was actually produced in that clutch, and I thought, that doesn't make sense. Now, it could be a pastel, a black pastel, a pinstripe, for sure, but typically you wouldn't have this lack of pattern. Now, we have a little bit of striping on this animal too, which is a little bit unusual too, something you wouldn't see. So I ended up raising this female up, breeding her, thinking what could possibly happen. But before I even bred her for the first time, the female produced this actually the following year, which again is even a more interesting animal, because it looked like there was probably black pastel in that adult female. This looks like there's not black pastel. But why is it yellow with no pattern? Again, it should just be a pinstripe, and maybe a pastel, which would be a lemon blast, which would have all kinds of pattern. But in the meantime, I produced this weird yellowy looking snake. So the mystery just continued to get further and further. Then the first year that I actually bred the mystery female, I produced some really unusual animals. There was like 7 eggs in the clutch, 7 babies hatched, and all 7 babies were radically different looking. This was one of them, which again looks like it has black pastel, looks like it has pastel, and it definitely has some pinstripe, but it doesn't look like a normal animal by any stretch. Then we had this male that I bred this year from that same clutch that actually is like a lemon blast. It has these really wide, almost like jaguar-y type look to it. Again, something was really interesting as a baby. Raised it up, just continues to add to this mystery that continues to grow.
On the ground, right?
I'm not staying over here.
Come on over, come on over.
No, I'm not.
Can you give me a box with a lid?
Paper towel.
Give me whatever, just in case it gets away from me and I have to like do something. No. Not a fly swatter.
Ready.
So unfortunately, our big Goliath bird eating tarantula passed away. When it came in, it actually wasn't doing well from the beginning, so Jay did me a favor and actually bought me even a larger bird eater. We're about to see if this one's a little bit more mellow. The last one was super fast. Oh, this is a big tub.
That's a big
All right, ready? Ready?
No, we're not ready.
Oh, it's so hairy. It's so hairy.
It's so big.
Look how big those legs are.
No,
wait.
Don't let it out. Don't let it out.
Mike, hold this. This is by far the dumbest decision.
Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so cool. It's so mellow. And then the last male that I used to breed this year was actually this animal here again. Should just be a lemon blast. A pastel and a pinstripe. This certainly isn't a normal lemon blast by a long shot. I'm not even sure what's going on with this animal. It was really interesting to see all the variety that hatched out in the clutch. Again, the most mysterious thing that I've done ever in my breeding life. And guess what? It's time to cut that clutch of eggs. And now back to the mystery eggs that are hatching. Again, this animal here is just a solid lavender type of snake. You know, purplish. You guys know I love purple snakes. This is definitely a lavenderish type snake. This one here has a little bit of pattern to it. Again, a silverish lavender snake with a little bit of pattern. And then this one is basically like a gray snake with quite a bit of pattern. Now, interestingly enough, we still have a few eggs that we can cut and see what's inside of it, but this is not the results I was expecting at all. Don't know what the heck is going on. Neither of the parents were purple. Neither of the parents were this color. I don't know what's going on with this mystery gene. We have 2 animals that are poking its head out, 1 animal that has split the egg, and 1 egg that hasn't even cut. So let's go ahead and cut these eggs and figure out what in the world is going on. I have a feeling this mystery is just getting deeper and deeper. I thought I was going to solve it this year, and in actuality, it's getting more bizarre. So let's see what's inside this egg right here. Again, the head is already out, so I can just basically cut right like this, no problem, and see what's inside here. Again, what do we have? A solid purplish snake here, guys. What in the world is going on? No pattern on that one at all. Just like this animal here that has a little bit of an actual paradoxing on it. Pretty interesting. But I have never hatched out a solid snake like that. What is this gene? I don't know. This one was also pipped out, so we can cut this one, see what's inside here. And now, like I said, I mean, I wish I knew what was going on, because the problem with this type of situation is that I can't even really sell them. Now, this is a purple snake, but look at it, it's got the striping on it. So it's got some striping on it. Almost looks like a super stripe type of thing, but purple super stripe. I don't know why. And again, these snakes popped out of just normal breedings. I mean, there was nothing fancy. This isn't like a 5 or 6 gene animal that I know of. Should actually be only a 2, maybe 3 gene animal at best. And it's just crazy to see what's going on. So let's go ahead. We can see the first snake in here. I can see its head's pipping out right now. That doesn't look normal. Maybe this will start to tell us something. Let's see what's inside this egg, and then maybe this will give us an insight into what's going on. Not really. I mean, it looks really kind of like a really pretty pastel ball python, which is interesting. Again, I don't even know what's going on. This is the last egg here. It's not even pipped. Oop, I take that back. There is a slice in this egg right now, but I don't know what the animal is in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and just see if we can start to figure out anything, any clues for me. It would be absolutely amazing. But again, what do we have? A solid purple snake with a little bit of striping on it. So what is going on here? We definitely have a brand new gene that has never been produced before. We just don't know exactly what that gene is, why it's reacting to animals like this, wiping out patterns, causing purplish snakes. I don't know what's going on, but they are absolutely stunning animals. I am so excited about this. This may take me another 4 or 5 years. Now, remember, we've done mystery to normals. This was mystery to mystery. So I don't know what's going on. I'm going to let these guys hatch out. You guys are going to see them here in a little bit. After they hatch out, we'll let them shed out. You'll see them after they're shed as well. Wow, this clutch blew my mind, not at all knowing what's going on. So let me know in the comments what you guys think might be going on, and I'll let you guys see these animals when they hatch out here just in a minute. So again, wild combination, even more so. Again, this was another animal from the mystery as well, a lot like the last one that I showed you. That's just kind of all yellow with hardly any pattern. And then for this clutch to actually have purplish snakes with no pattern was really wild. I don't have any clue what's going on. We're getting animals from silver to purple to solid yellow, all kinds of stuff. This mystery continues to go on, and all I can do is I know that it's linked back to at least one female. And while those babies are hatching out, which should be out in the next day or two, I want to show you one last animal that is again similar but a little bit different that we hatched out from the mystery line. This one doesn't seem to have any freckling at all. Still has a very interesting head pattern to it. Again, what is going on? Definitely some sort of gene hidden in that pinstripe, and I think that I have to just somehow figure it out. Hopefully when this clutch hatches out and some of the mysteries to normals hatch out this year, I'll have a better take on it, and eventually we can isolate that gene and find out and repeat the actual process every single time so we know what's going on rather than hatching stuff going,
I have no idea what's up.
Then if you didn't see yesterday's video, we actually hatched these animals out right here. And this was actually a normal bred to a mystery male. And every single animal in the clutch, 10 eggs in the clutch, every single animal hatched out pinstripe. The odds of that happening are very, very slim. So is there a chance that the mystery could be like some sort of super form of pinstripe, or is there something else going on? And we definitely seen some animals in here that have a lot more freckling and interesting pattern. I mean, this is an absolute ripper and certainly doesn't look like a normal pinstripe. And there's a bunch of them in here that are just very unusual. So we're starting to unlock it, but the thing that I think is really interesting, the fact that every single animal is a pinstripe, including the mystery clutch that we cut today. Every single animal in there was a pinstripe too. There's something strange going on. Now what are we gonna do?
I have no idea. How are we gonna get it?
Let it out.
Grab it with your hand. Yeah, there you go. Put your hand right in front of it.
Slow massage.
Just let it walk right on you. Let it walk on you.
I'm afraid.
Don't let it walk on you. Don't be. Dad, you got it.
Wait, it's coming this way.
Dad. Get it in your hand.
He's so chill. You press.
I can't do it. I gotta do it.
Dad.
Oh my. The pedipel.
This is good. It's mellow. It's mellow compared to the last one.
You want the glove?
You letting it go?
Oh yeah, let me get it going. Let me get it going. Whoa!
And Dad, what are you doing? You can't run.
Dad, hold it. Dad, no.
Give me the guy.
Ah!
Dad, you can't let it go.
Come. Okay, come. Actually, I take back what I just said because there was this one animal that turned out that was not a pinstripe from the clutch, but they're all hatched out now. This is something that I would have expected to produce. This is what kind of looks like a black pastel, and a pinstripe. So it's basically what they call a pewter blast. So that's kind of similar. It's a little bit different. But then look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purplish silvery snakes. No idea what there's going on. Like I said, I had been producing yellow snakes that were patternless. Now I'm producing purpley silver silver snakes that are patternless with just a little bit of striping on some of them. A little dorsal striping here, a little dorsal striping here, and then some that literally have no pattern whatsoever except on just on their head. Very interesting to see what's happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these guys set up today and show you these guys after they shed out, just to see if there's any different thing going on there. Wow, I tell you what, this is absolutely incredible. Every single year that goes by, the mystery deepens, but nevertheless, isn't it amazing that I'm on a quest to produce a purple snake, and then just out of nowhere by accident, I produce a bunch of really cool lavender purple snakes? My legacy in ball pythons really started with pinstripes back in the late 90s when I first produced them, and really that started my explosion into the ball python world. Wouldn't it be amazing that 20-something years later, from the exact same gene, that maybe there's a new legacy starting with a new mystery gene that I'm trying to figure out? Again, it may take me another couple years to nail this down, but there's no doubt a very intriguing and interesting gene. I can't wait till these babies shed out so we can see what they look like. Whoa! That was my fault.
Put the lid on it. Put the lid on it.
Okay, get the lid on.
Put the lid.
Wow, that went awesome. Now,
Oh
Mike,
my God, what's wrong with you?
I'm sweating so bad. Mike,
No.
put it away.
No.
How are we?
I can't open
in
that. There's not a chance I open that.
I'm out of breath. I need a nap. Okay, let's go put it away. Come on, guys. Come on.
Look how big it is. It is literally, its head is sitting in top.
I love this spider. I tell you what, I think before long, we're gonna be holding this spider. The other one was so mean. This one is actually pretty mellow.
Don't open it right there. What the?
Let me see where it is. Okay, hang on. Let's open it from the back.
Why? It's never out.
So
Here we
Polish.
go, yeah.
That's not how this goes.
Ooh. I tell you, professional. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise.
I think I peed a little.